Hey man, so this topic has been kind of bothering me and I actually want to talk about it. You all know how Deepwoken doesn't feel the same anymore, about how much the game has changed over the past year. Verse 1 is almost at a full year away from us at this point, and I feel like the game for veterans and people who are just starting out don't feel the same way Verse 1 had us hooked into the game. If you're new to the game, let me know if you relate to this ramble as well. So in verse 1, I remember where we all used to not know what was going on, slowly learning the game at our own pace. From not moving past Arisia while progressing, to thinking Shattered Katana was the most endgame weapon, to even finding new places all the time and how vast Arisia felt as an island. The environment and the soundtrack all made you feel so calm until that one Sharko in the corner kicked your ass. I remember when I had first encountered Bounty Hunter, I thought, oh shit, this guy is probably maxed out, he's gonna kick my ass. When in reality, it was just the Voidwalker origin and all that. All this unknown and new stuff was so attractive to me and it kept me coming back every day to the game and play again and again. I feel like Deepwoken has kinda lost its magic to that. Of course, the devs are not at fault that we are all wasting over 500 hours on the game exploring and getting to know every single detail about it, but I feel like this all happens because of stuff being so accessible and effortless now on the items part. Locations feel repetitive, progression always has those one or two paths you may take on it, like Voidwalker or Deep Out. This nice feeling of having to explore a lot more and seeing all these new weapons, locations, and the whole mystery of Layer 2 was so amazing, and I honestly felt super hooked again. It gave me that one feeling we haven't had since the release of the game. Now that it's almost been a year since Verse 2, there hasn't really been anything new from locations, aside from that one Shahad ship and a few other events. The drop rates of everything have been buffed because 1. PvE is a lot easier and accessible than before, 2. Enchants and gems are way too common now, and 3 is the fact that when new weapons or like monsters or talents get added into the game, there's always people that would immediately cover the topic and it dies in a day or so. A way of possibly fixing this rarity issue was supposed to be the relics that have been added into the game, some say, though I feel like this is just giving people more free stuff. I feel this issue would actually be fixed if they shadow updated a lot of big stuff like oaths, or hell, even a whole new attunement. Please add blood, please. A good attempt of this was Salheart, although it was done at the wrong time. Maybe a new NPC that leads you to a super secret dungeon or something? Take this beautiful fan-made creation for reference on the top right corner. And also, add a new location and connect it somehow to the lore. Like, come on now, it should be easy to write lore for a new island that only like foresees some bigger update that will come to Deepwoken eventually, like the Void Tower, or maybe it has specific unique use only that island has, or I don't know. If people are asked to cook for the devs on some of those ideas so they can be implemented, aka telling Aga to ask his Discord, and you know what I'm saying, and then going from there. Trust me, if they made the BR map in 3 days, they sure as hell could add one more of the things that I mentioned, along with making the location in like 2 weeks tops. Moral of the story, adding new locations and more mystery into the game and not having it feel the same way every single time would be amazing for the game. Suddenly finding a super rare thing that no one has talked about yet, not only does it make it more exciting for the person that finds it, and it makes it a little bit more hype to progress, like thinking that you will find a new weapon sometime, or like a whole new oath. That would be fire. But anyways, that's all for now. Subscribe if you want more rambles like this, and to be honest, I was really inspired by DonVR for this type of video, since I love his authenticity and rambling because he connects to his audience more whilst making a fire video. So yeah, enough glazing or whatever, subscribe for more, and peace.